Hi guys, it's Magic, and this is another episode of Sacred Soulmates, the channeled messages to have faith. Hey baby, how are you, my love? Thank you for joining. Are you at work tonight? Oops. So these are really soft. These were trying to come out. Okay, Father. Oh, I don't like this. Hi guys, like the chat. Okay, yeah, that was some weird message, but I think it's because it got stuck while I was shuffling. I'm going to be using my trusty dusties in this reading. All right, so the message that came through was have faith. Hey, home griddle. Okay, as you come in, like the chat, you guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you guys are feeling well. Okay, we got a flipper. Okay, we got the Three of Wands. Somebody's ships are coming in. Wow. This is very interesting for the first message. Hi, Kathy. Ships are coming in. So you guys are waiting, right? Who's been in the vibration of waiting? I know that you probably been telling yourself that you've moved on. You're not thinking about the person, but who has honestly been feeling like they just been waiting forever for something to happen? Whatever that something is, right? We know this is about love because the title says it's about love. But I feel like some of us have been in this vibration of waiting or feeling like we're waiting for something to happen and we don't know when it's going to happen, right? Because the universe works on its own time, not in our time, right? And that could be a little frustrating sometimes, at least for me. Sometimes having to wait on the universe's time, but it's all good because we know that the universe's time is always perfect timing. I'm looking for my little black deck from the Love Oracles, and for some reason, I can't seem to find them. I got a whole bunch of cards here. So yeah, it says have faith, love is coming in the title. That was what came through. It's what I heard in my mind. So let's clarify the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands look. See, as I'm trying to shuffle, look what just tried to pop up. New love, wow. And a new phase in love is beginning. Wow, look, you guys, in my hand, new beginning. And below that, in the other hand, forgive. Wow. Okay. Thank you. 6 people, 3 likes. Like the chat, you guys. Okay. Yeah. So we have addictions. So this is what they want to address. So they're saying that there is a mutual symbiotic that you can attract that is coming towards you, but you first have to release addiction. So we do see Three of Wands. Someone's waiting for their ships to come in. We definitely see new love. We saw new beginning. We saw forgiveness, and we're also seeing addictions. So Spirit is saying that there could be some codependencies or addictions or negative patterns or thoughts that could be affecting this connection. See, it says physical addictions, emotionally addictive thoughts, or other negative patterns of behavior are affecting this connection, right? 8 people, 3 likes. Go ahead and hit the like button, you guys. Hi. If I didn't say hi. Hey, Miss Gigi. Yep, you've been waiting. Yep, Jenna. Hey, thank you for joining, Jenna. Okay. So let's talk about this addiction. So they're saying there's new love here. It's a mutual symbiotic. This is a beneficial connection where both people or both partners have the same feelings, ideals, values, and shared goals. Beautiful. So why is addictions here, please? Ooh. So we have telepathy, and we have a strong soul tie, and then we have rejection at the bottom. So it looks like there is a tie or an attachment to some sort of negative pattern or negative toxic cycle or person due to the fact that there's a fear of rejection. Where are my black cards, you guys? Have you seen them? I found them. There they are. They were under something. Okay. So there is some sort of toxic attachment. Clarify addictions. Yep, we got engagement ring. That's crazy. Clarify telepathy. We have self-indulgence and clarify rejection. Yeah, sunglasses. Okay. And then at the bottom we have love call. It says someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So we have that there is somebody that wants to communicate with you. So some of you guys, this is someone you know. Or there could be someone, a secret admirer, or maybe someone that you are aware of in your environment that has been wanting to come in and offer you a commitment or a partnership, or somebody is tied to some sort of partnership, commitment, union, due to some sort of codependency or addictions. Okay. This card also says completion on it. I want to clarify that card, engagement ring. Clarify engagement ring. Yeah. Someone is clinging to something toxic. So, yeah. So it looks like there is some sort of one-sided relationship or something toxic that someone is clinging to that's bringing them out of balance, or it's because it's a karmic relationship or contract. And we have someone contemplating, or there is some sort of ruminating thoughts. Now, for you, what this is saying to me is that you are stuck in your comfort zone, and because of your thoughts, you're reaping what you sow. So your thoughts are a direct reflection of what you're experiencing in your reality. Okay, so be careful of your thoughts. Make sure your thoughts are not riddled with negativity, fears, self-sabotage, because this is what this is talking about. Okay, this is what this is talking about on this card. It says addictive thoughts, emotionally addictive thoughts. Okay. Now, with this engagement ring, it's saying that you need to break free out from these negative thoughts in order for you to get this commitment, this union, engagement ring, possibly. And I'm also seeing that this could be somebody else around you. Okay. Now, with telepathy, Spirit is saying that it is time for you. It says this connection has a very strong empathetic and telepathic soul bond. But they're saying that, there's a strong connection to someone, right? Someone that you have an attachment to, someone you've been thinking about a lot, emotionally addicted thoughts, or a situation, someone in your past possibly, or an experience. Spirit is saying that you need, despite the strong attachment, you need to do some shadow work. So it says focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So there's a strong need for you to really focus on yourself, okay, in order to heal these negative thought patterns so that you can actually attract what you want, right? Because the bottom of the deck over here says attract. It says set your intentions high and know that you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. But you can't do that if your thoughts are riddled with negative negativity, or just if you're stuck in this negative pattern of self-sabotaging. Negative self-talk is a big one, right? For a lot of us, right? Sometimes we say things that are negative, because we've conditioned ourselves to believe them to be true. For example, some people may say, I'll never find a guy. All these men out here cheat. All men are dogs. All men are dogs. That's a negative pattern. Did you know that? Because you're basically putting out there to the universe that there is a why can't I speak? You're putting out there to the universe that there is a shortage of good men. So that equates to lack consciousness. You're saying that there's not enough of good men to go around. So therefore, that's the energy you're calling back to you. Do you understand? So there is a strong need to really work on them thoughts. Hi. Let me see who else jumped in. Where are you going, Deshaun? You going to work? Donna, what's up, baby? Clarified telepathy. Yeah, see? So you have a very strong attachment because this telepathy card is also about some sort of attachment to something in your past. There's a lot of nostalgia, some memories. Some of these memories may not be too sweet. Some of these memories could just be you replaying a situation in your head over and over again, or something that happened to you, something that hurt you. But Spirit is saying it's time for you to make a healthy choice. Okay? It says making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. What I love about this is at the bottom of the deck, we have yin and yang. I know this says twin flame, but think about union within self. Think about you bringing in balance, the heart and the mind, feminine and the masculine, right? Also, for some of you guys, they're saying that this is your twin flame that needs to do this because your twin flame is missing you, has nostalgia, or you are missing your twin flame. Okay. And I know it that you're missing someone because I see you waiting. Okay, on a new phase. You're waiting for those ships to come in. And the title says, have faith, love is coming, because them ships are here. And it says there is going to be a new phase beginning for you, but there's just a few more things that you need to work through in order to be in alignment with what you're trying to attract. So let's look at what's under attract, right? Setting your intentions high. If your intentions are negative, if your thought process are negative, if you're telling yourself you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, no one loves you, you're going to be single for the rest of your life, whatever it is that you say to yourself when you're in a low vibratory resonance, you're gonna attract that to you. Okay, Spirit is saying if you set your intentions high, you are going to attract your energetic match. This is an energetic match. Two birds sing sweeter than one. And guess what you're going to attract? A reconciliation. No, you're not late. Hey, Licia. Okay, so a lot of you guys, you've been waiting in this energy of separation because you have refused to surrender into your heart, whether in your heart and divine source, where there is no separation. Okay, it says the highest level of love always serve and are without conditions. And the problem was you were having trouble trusting in the universe. It says a need to trust in the divine. You got to surrender to control and trust in the universe. But a lot of you guys struggled with that. It says trust in the divine plan at this time, regardless of the external, baby. Regardless of what it looks on the outside, trust that the universe got you. Trust that everything that's happening is happening for a reason. But a lot of you guys have so much baggage. And you're allowing baggage to run the show. It says emotional baggage is running the show. Retrain the internal so the external can change. And that is the problem here. So yes, love is coming. It's right here. Yes, you're attracting a reconciliation with your energetic match. However, you need to work through these negative patterns and make healthy choices. And you need to stop rejecting yourself. You need to look at the situation from a different perspective. Sunglasses. Take off your lenses that you used to view the world through, right? Viewing the world through lenses of trauma and pain, through what you experienced in your past. Stop referencing that past experience, right? Because again, what you're doing is you're calling in that energy, or you're staying in that energy rather, and you're not allowing yourself to progress forward. This is why it's so important, right? And your ability to let go is predicated on how you are going to experience. Spirit says there is an epiphany coming towards you, or this is the breakthrough. Realizing that it is all about your thoughts. That's it. If I think that I'm not going to have it, I'm not going to have it. If I think that I'm not good enough, et cetera, the rest. So when you have this epiphany, you're going to leave this crossroads of waiting, okay? Because you're not going to have to wait because you understand the concept of attraction. When you are in the energy of waiting, you're sending out a vibration, a resonance, right? We have a vibration that comes off of us, okay, a frequency, a resonance that reverberates out into the ethers and creates a ripple effect. If you are to say, if you are putting out an energy of I'm waiting on something, you are putting out a resonance that you are longing from something that you don't have. That's why it doesn't come, because you're essentially telling the universe, I don't got it. That's why I'm waiting on it. That's why I'm longing for it. I'm lacking it. Right? So we have to change that vibration. So this is why we have lessons and contracts. We have here contracts, career, and commitment at the bottom. I just want to acknowledge it because it's there. We have air. So Spirit is saying, take on a new perspective, Ace of Swords. And sever contracts that were made unbeknownst to and knownst to you, right? In reference to learning certain particular lessons over and over again. You don't have to keep repeating the same pattern once you get the lesson. But a lot of us have gotten the lesson, but we haven't integrated the lesson. We haven't created new patterns. This is where you guys are missing, dropping the ball. Spirit says you got the lesson, but we need you to align and demonstrate what you have learned now. It says align and demonstrate and express the values and beliefs you have learned about love and be open to new ways. That is very, very, very important. Be open to new ways. The results are healing and expansive. And right under it, it says new patterns. Do things differently. You don't have to keep repeating the same karmic cycle of sabotage. Let me put this here so you can see me pulling. Once you integrate the lesson, that is the healing. That is you actually saying, oh, okay. Because most of the time we know what our issue is. We know what our blocks are, right? We know what our self-sabotaging behavior. Keep taking that toxic person back. Keep letting people walk all over you. Keep saying yes when you need to say no. Not standing up for yourself. Not expressing yourself. Repressing. Fearing abandonment. Fearing rejection. These are our self-sabotaging behaviors. But we know this. We know this through repetitive cycles. Spirit is saying, how many times are you going to go around a merry-go-round before you're going to realize that you just going to start? It's like it's not taking you anywhere, right? So Spirit is saying you're not going. It's like you're trying to get to a certain destination, but it's like you keep getting rerouted to the same starting point. It's like you're not making any progress because you're not heading in the right direction. Essentially, you keep going back. You can't move forward if you keep going backwards. So Spirit is saying do things differently in order to bring in health and vitality to your love life. That is the secret, and that is how you get the new beginning, my loves. Letting go of what was, of behaviors, of who you were, how you used to react, how you used to behave, how you used to do relationships, right? How you were showing up in relationships. And it says time to move forward, okay? Take risk, and so that you can have the opportunities. And these opportunities come when you take a risk of letting go. And part of letting go is to forgive, to liberate you from those patterns, okay? So let's talk about that for a second, because we definitely have healing here. Healing. So some of you guys, I know you guys like to share your experiences. Hey, Nancel. Hey, Sunshine. So think about this. Think about it like this. So let me give you one of my issues. I sabotage myself. When I get frustrated, flustered, I start to say negative things like, oh, I'm never going to be with nobody. I'm not going to find anybody. I'm not this and that. I'm not that, right? We all do it in different ways, right? There's something that triggers you to go into these very negative, toxic patterns that you are trying to heal from, right? Whatever it is for you. You know, I'm very transparent in my readings. So I always talk about myself. I use myself as an example because that is what wounded healers do. We go through the experience, we get wounded, and then we learn how to heal ourselves so that we can teach other people. So one of my patterns was, I talked about this in my other reading called Checkmate. Sometimes you got to lose to win again. Please watch that if you haven't watched that video. It's very important. So I talked about me being a commitment phobe and me not wanting to commit and running away from anything that looked, smelled, walked like a commitment, right? Anybody that came towards me wanting to attach themselves to me, it made me run. And the problem was I was sabotaging relationships because of my fear of intimacy, my fear of being vulnerable, because I was afraid of getting hurt. So what would I do? I would ghost. I was the queen of ghosting. I was ghosting people left and right. That's why sometimes I don't get in my feelings about me being ghosted by my masculine, because a bitch ghosted a whole bunch of people back in the day. You know, I used to call myself heartbreaker, but it wasn't like I was purposely trying to hurt people. It was just I was avoiding getting hurt. And my only way of coping was just to not even engage. Like, you know what I mean? Because it triggered something in me that made me want to run away and not open up. So if you guys can acknowledge these triggers, then you guys can heal them, right? I was a runner. Oh, when a guy start moving too fast or talking about they love me, start talking about wanting to be with me for long term, because I was traumatized from my first marriage. And because that marriage did not go the way I thought a marriage should go, I didn't want ever in my life to be married again. And it took me several years for me to get to the point that where I'm at now, where I want to get married. I want to be in a commitment. But between 2006 and 2000 and I want to say 15, I was a commitment phobe. I did not want to ever get married. That wasn't in my vocabulary. Getting married, never get married again, right? Because of that trauma, that soul wound that I wasn't addressing and processing and transmuting. But after several go-rounds in this particular cycle, I learned, why am I running? I learned why I ran. I learned why I closed off my heart. It was because I was afraid. I was afraid of rejection, and I had to really work on that. I had to do a lot of work on myself, and I'm still working on myself. I still struggle with fear of rejection. So it takes you acknowledging what the pattern is and to really put in the work to really heal it. Healing the inner child. A lot of times these wounds start from childhood. That is why it's so imperative to really focus on that inner child, because you got to put yourself in, you got to look at the world or look at the situation from a perspective of a child. So if you in your early ages felt rejected by a parent, for example, you may have wanted to cuddle with your mom, or you may have been crying and crying for whatever reason kids cry. And your parent could have just ignored you, or maybe said, no, you go sit down, or made you feel rejected. As a child, you're not, your perspective of the world is not, developed yet, right? So in your mind, that could have been a major rejection for you. And a lot of times people don't understand that children hold on to those experiences. Sometimes us parents, we get busy and our kids are mommy, 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 mommy. And then we're just like, like, stop talking, Or you have babies that will cry and cry and cry. And some people were raised to let their babies cry. I personally don't believe that, that helps. I'm a nurturer. So, but there's people that believe that you hold the baby, you spoil the baby. So their trauma starts very, very early on. And we're unaware that we're doing this because of conditioning and beliefs. Because my mama said, if I pick up the baby too much, I'm going to spoil the baby. That's why the baby cries so much, because it wants to be held. Yes, because the baby is feeling abandoned. It's abandonment. So it starts super, super early. This is why people don't understand the concept of what they need to heal, because sometimes it starts when they were just a baby. Hey, Poetic. right? Hey, Sonia. A lot of people don't realize that. Hey, woke up. I didn't see you, baby. Hey, Regal. A lot of people don't realize that some of these childhood traumas start when you're just a baby. When the baby's in the crib crying and the mom or the dad is just ignoring the baby, that's creating trauma because the baby feels abandoned. Did y'all know that? A lot of people don't know that. They don't have that awareness. That's why a lot of people struggle with healing the inner child, because some people have repressed those memories, and that's why the universe brings in things to trigger those memories within you. Why do you think triggers come up? It's because some things are so repressed in your subconscious that other people have to come in and trigger you to bring those things to the surface. I can remember back to when I was 2 years old. So yes, Spirit says we have to acknowledge the truth about what needs to be changed. And it takes courage to change them. For some of you guys, you can remember some of your traumas, right? So we have autumn being a very interesting time. We definitely have reunion at the bottom. So there is going to be some sort of truth that is going to come out, that's going to help you to change, and that is going to bring in this reunion energy. It's just about shifting your focus. It is as simple as shifting the thought process to bring this in. A lot of you guys that's in that Three of Wands waiting energy. Some of you guys that do remember some of the early trauma from childhood, right, can tell you in the chat if you want how difficult it is to really break those core beliefs of I'm not good enough, I'm rejected. Why? Because it has been with them for so many years. So if you are, especially if you're past 30, that's 3 decades of conditioning to work out, to unwound, to break, right? To sever. It's not easy. That it starts with acknowledging what the problem is, finding the root. What is the root? What is causing you to sabotage yourself? And I'm not only talking to you, I'm also addressing the other counterpart, because obviously they come in to mirror you, right? They come in as a mirror. So they're actually going through the same healing process too. Now, sometimes, it says keep a positive mindset. That's what they want you to do. Let me just put that so that you can manifest exactly what you want. And a lot of times it's that negative, it's really those negative thoughts that really get us. And a lot of times what happens is, with this separation energy here, with this longing energy, we don't realize that longing is what's prolonging the reunion. Did you hear me? It is that longing that is prolonging the healing. Why? You might add, because you are operating from a space of negative vibration, sadness. Usually when you're missing someone, you're in the past, yearning, same as longing, unsure about the future. So you become so desperate about a future outcome, and you're too concerned or too focused on the past that you forget to stay in the present. The present is where it's at. Why? Because whatever is hurting you is not happening right now in the present. For some of you, it might be. But the reason why the universe wants you to stay present is because you can't change the past. And you don't, and the present is where you can mold and shape the future. So you got to get the present right. The past is just there as a stepping stone, a teaching, a learning experience, so that you can get the present right, so that future can look right. Does that make sense? So you got to stay present so that you can create the future you want. But if you're so stuck in the past, you keep repeating the past. So essentially, you're not moving forward. You're not creating the reality you want, because you're just replaying the old one. Spirit wants you to create a new one, my loves. That's what Spirit wants you to do. Create a new reality for yourself so that you can have this reunion. However, Spirit is showing me that you are having a breakthrough. It's in a future position here because you are making healthy choices presently. So we have past, present, and I'm just kind of in the future right here in this pile. So the future energy says rejection, because what's happening is you're healing from this rejection energy. And this is what's bringing this new beginning in, because what's happening is you're not going to reject yourself anymore, because what essentially you were doing was rejecting yourself. You basically was putting yourself down because somebody else put you down. Somebody else rejected you, or it was your perception that somebody rejected you. So therefore you started to reject yourself. Hey, Maria. So is that making sense? Let me know. So let's pull out some trusty dusties. Let's see what your masculine got going on in this storyline. Because, we nosy. We nosy on this channel. What's going on with the masculine? I'm feeling masculine energy. Some of you guys are dealing with an air sign, earth sign. Okay. Libra's coming through. Ooh, we got social media. Masculine's watching. What's this? This is trying to come out. Take a chance. Okay, we're going to keep it. All right. So take a chance. Someone is looking at you because they're wanting to risk or take a risk or take a chance at a reconciliation with you, a reunion with you. But they are dealing with self-sabotaging thoughts and beliefs about themselves that is preventing them from coming towards you. Now, this person that I'm picking up is in some sort of contract, union, or commitment. Okay? With somebody else. Now, what I'm seeing is that they are needing to make healthy choices, but they're having a hard time letting go of the past. But what they are doing is they are trying to manifest a new beginning with you, but they are in this energy of the Three of Wands where they're waiting on some sort of ship to come in. So they may be waiting on a final judgment, money, something to come through in order to help them to get to the next level with you. It looks like they're waiting on some sort of harvest. So it looks like it is financial. Let's use a tarot card to see if a pentacle will come out to confirm that. Clarify autumn. Autumn is going to end December 21st. I think that's the winter equinox. Can someone, or solstice? Someone let me know what that is, the 21st. I believe it's a solstice. Clarify. So we have, their harvest is coming through some sort of legal action, some sort of legal judgment or some sort of karmic balance is coming through, fairness for something that was unjust. So there's a balancing of the scales here, and it could either be that they're waiting on a legal case to end, finalizing of a divorce, severing of some sort of contract, some sort of child support, something. Yeah, pentacles. They're waiting on money. Yep. So they're having some sort of struggle, and it looks like they are abandoning something. But with this Five of Pentacles, it is definitely some sort of money situation. So they're waiting on a legal, some sort of legal case, or they're getting karma, and it's affecting their finances. Five of Pentacles is lack, it's poverty, it's struggles, it's hard times. Something changed in their financial situation. They may have been abandoned because of a divorce or because of some sort of unfairness. Is their karma that they're dealing with right now. So it looks like they're waiting for their ships to come in order for them to take some sort of chance towards you. I definitely see them focusing on themselves, working on self-love and making healthy choices. Right now, the telepathic bond between you and this person is very, very strong. Okay? It is very strong. And they are feeling this absence of you. And they recognize that they are paying karma. What this means is that they understanding that they're reaping what they're sowing based off of their decisions and actions. So if they took a decision to ghost you or took a decision to harm you in any way, they're feeling the brunt of that. They're feeling the lack here. They're really feeling a strong energy of missing you, yearning for you. They're feeling your absence, and it is putting them in a space where they're doing a lot of reflecting on their own behavior, on their own self-sabotaging and negative toxic behaviors. And that was the purpose. It is to get them to see themselves from a different perspective, to get them to come out of that ego, that ego death that needs to take place, to humble them. And that happened when you turned your back. 3 of Wands. We're looking at this person's back because you turned your back and you're looking towards the future, waiting on your ships to come in, whatever those ships are for you. And because you turned your back, your person now is in a space of feeling like they've lost you, and that is putting them in some sort of emotional turmoil. Okay, so they're now trying to figure out how can they take a risk. Now, social media, they may be watching your social media pages. If this person's blocked, they may have a private page, or not private, but yeah, they could have a private fake page set up. Like I stated, they're waiting on more money. I can't make this up. I didn't even look at these cards. So they are waiting on more money. Thank you for letting me know, Home Griddle. Yes, thank you, Kathy. Kathy's Elements, thank you. So this person's waiting on more money. You know I love my trusty dusties, but there are games here. So let's look at games before I continue. Why is games here? Clarify games. We have celebration, and then we have shadow side. So there is some sort of manipulation. I don't think this is with you. I think this is with somebody else, because I feel like this person is realizing that the grass wasn't greener. All that glitter isn't gold. When I see these together, this is definitely all that glitter isn't gold. This is a beautiful card to have in your spread, this abundance card. But I think that this person's realizing that they've passed up a very beautiful gift for something that was just an illusion, or somebody that was just playing games with them. Or they're seeing that they missed an opportunity, because sometimes this is a missed opportunity for me, because they were playing games. Can you clarify these 2 cards over here, please? Did it flip? Did it flip? No. There. Ooh, okay, it did. So yeah. So they were being controlling because of codependent, toxic addictions, or there's a codependent relationship. Something else flipped, you guys. Give me a second to find it. There it is. And then we have, okay, so what they're doing is they're doing shadow work, Spirit says. They're doing shadow work because they do want to have this abundance with you. They do want to have a new beginning with you. They want to reconcile with you. It says have faith. So this person has faith here. Now, what the game is about is that I feel like there's, okay, there it is. Yeah, there's somebody else. I knew it. Chaser. I knew that was somebody else. I was like, wait a minute. So somebody else is manipulating this person as a chaser. It's another lover. Wow. Look, let me hold it up so y'all can see. Chaser. It's another lover. They want this prize. They want to be with your person. They're manipulating them. Wow. Some of you guys, I have a Sagittarius. I got some Sagittarius. But the 9th house is about higher learning. It's about travel. It's about spirituality. It's about your beliefs. But it is representing an ascension taking place. Now, it's interesting that it came in the reverse. So there could be a need for this person to ascend. And this could be about a Sagittarius. Okay, if that resonates. So yeah, this person needs to put in the work so that they can ascend, or they are going through an ascension. Yes, they're saying, I wish things could be different, boo. I wish things could be different. They want to call you, phone call, but they're still working out those addictions. Like I stated, those negative thoughts, those patterns. So they're still working through them, boo-boos. And they are trying to break free of some sort of unrequited love, or they're needing to release the addiction so they can come out of this energy of unrequited love. Unrequited love doesn't mean that the person doesn't love you. It means that they're not reciprocating the love. Because right here at the top of the deck, I can see through this one card right here, and it says, I love you. I can't see through this one, but this one, for some reason, bled through, okay? And it says, I love you. So they love you. Okay, let's see at the bottom. Ooh, we got baby mama. So this is the chaser. Some of you guys is a baby mama, but this person has free will, okay? They got free will. So this is what they're saying. The universe is saying they got free will. They care about the baby mama, but they need to make a decision. They need to recognize that they're in some sort of unrequited love situation. Okay. So the trusty Dusties has spoken. So let's look at the outcome. I have an air sign that might be rejected. So some of you guys are Sagittarius dealing with air, or you're dealing with someone, Sagittarius air connection. That's for some people specifically that's coming through. I have a Libra strongly coming through in the reading twice. But the Libra card represents karma. It's reaping what you sow. Why did harvest come out? Harvest is about reaping what you sow, right? You plant seeds, you wait for them to grow, right? Three of Wands. And what did your harvest grow? Good crops or bad crops? And it depends on what seeds this person planted or what seeds you planted. So let's look at this outcome. The outcome is rejection. It looks like someone's getting an epiphany, and it's going to cause them to make a decision to reject something that doesn't serve them. Ace of Swords is clarity. Someone is seeing the truth of a situation. And I feel that what they're seeing is the fact that they're in a toxic relationship. Can you clarify this truth or what they're rejecting? Can you show us what they're rejecting? We have divine intervention is bringing in wish fulfillment. They always want to throw in what they want to throw in. And so the universe is pushing this person on their divine path. What is this person rejecting? These three fell out. Okay, so it looks like they are going through a renewal, which is the ascension, the transformation, Phoenix rising. They're growing up, growth. And they're detaching from ego, vanity, and pride. Beautiful. That's what's changing. That's what they're rejecting. Ego, vanity, pride. I like that. I think this is a really strong message because a lot of you guys were dealing with masculines or feminines that were deeply ingrained in their ego. So it looks like the universe is bringing wish fulfillment. Clarify the detachment and ego energy here. So I want to clarify these two together. Clarify that. Just to confirm this message for the collective watching. And thank you so much for joining. If you haven't liked, can you please like the chat just to get the channel out there? Yes, I told you your person was narcissistic. It says a self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship. I feel like they're leaving someone that's in their pride and ego. It's showing air, but it doesn't have to be air. Clarify the ego card alone. Show me who they're releasing. Yeah. Not only are they releasing someone, but they're also releasing outdated thinking. Remember, we talked about the negative thoughts. They're releasing conditioning and replaying events over and over and over in their head. So this is confirmation that we are on the right track with this message. Spirit is saying, yes, yes, that is the epiphany. Your person's realizing that their own addictions and their own negative thought patterns and their ego has been blocking them from this beautiful fated union, which is their fucking wish. They called you in. They called you in. They called you in. But now they want to reject you, the gift from the universe? Are you kidding me? The universe sends this person a gift. They called in for it. And then they fumbled it. Right? They fumbled it by sabotaging it. But Spirit's saying, don't worry. This person is going to learn this lesson of Jupiter. And that's why Sagittarius came out. Because Spirit is saying that this person is going through an ascension. They are in the energy of aligning themselves to new patterns, new behaviors, new thoughts in order for them to have this new beginning. But it's going to take this person to let go of the fucking ego, to detach from the past, and also to make some sort of decision about somebody and trust in their intuition. What is this? What are they rejecting? What else are they rejecting? Oh, I think I saw third party. Oh, let me see. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, I thought I saw third party try to flip out. Okay, we're going to take that hoe. Reject them. Please. I mean, because they don't have good intentions, not because I'm trying to bend somebody's will, because I know this person doesn't have the best of intentions for my person. Yeah, this person is renewing, transforming, and they're changing their mind. Like I said, with that Phoenix energy, that's this renewal. They're going to the next phase in their journey. The Phoenix, beautiful. Tell me what the intentions are of this third party. What is the intentions of this third party? Not enough, and they're chasing. So this intention of this third party is frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego, and jealousy. So this person is making your person feel like they're not enough, and also they're a chaser in a codependent relationship. So this person has abandonment issues. This is why they don't feel good enough. And what they do is they chase your person because they don't want to feel abandoned by your person. Anything else? Yeah, the relationship is over. Enough said. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. If you see it, drop a flame. No, drop a coffin if you can find it. Anything that represents an ending, drop it. I don't know. I don't know what you can find. Coffin, a skull, a stop sign, a motherfucking whatever represents scissors, whatever represents endings. Right? So it says the Grim Reaper is coming in for this third party. Y'all see it. Bottom of the deck, because your person. And you know what they did? They just did the thing in my ear to tell me to stop. They don't want me. I don't know why they just won't let me live sometimes. Clarity, truth, revelation. Your person's getting clarity and truth, like I stated. And we did see the third eye show up, but we don't need the third eye to show up because we have the Ace of Swords clarifying this for us. So the message is very clear, you guys. Very clear message. They are going to let go of that third party. And this is what's going to initiate. What? Let me hear it. What is it going to initiate? Can somebody tell me in the chat? What is it going to initiate? Yeah, I didn't catch it. This card came out, but you didn't catch Cupid arrow. It's going to initiate a phone call, a text, an email. It says awaited, because you were waiting in that Three of Wands. So it says someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know, right? Okay, I was going to say something else, but this is what y'all missed. It says have faith, love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. Right now, your person's just hesitating. That's it, baby. Hesitation. They're just hesitating because they're still wrapping up a cycle. That's all. Under love call, this person is grieving you. They're mourning you. They're feeling lost without you. They're deeply sad. They're deeply hurt for how they treated you. And underneath that, they love the fuck out of you. Believe it. Know this. There is unconditional love here because that's what you gave this person. They want to date you. They want to, heal what they did. They stabbed you in the back, or they wanted to release somebody they were dating that stabbed them in the back. All right. So let's get a final message because this is not meant to be super duper long like the rest of my other readings. This was a quick reading that Spirit wanted me to come through with. And it was very clear. And I'm very grateful for this message because I think we need to get these reminders to get us out of ego ourselves, to get us out of this energy of wanting to give up because of a third party. I'm not going to give up on the mission because of third party. I already know the third party is just playing her part in the storyline. I know that her part is to help my masculine. So if anything, she's a teacher. We need to stop demonizing people. We need to stop demonizing our masculines, our exes. We need to look at them as teachers. Yes, I said it. I don't care how enlightened you think you are. The gag is you're not that enlightened. Because if you were, you wouldn't be crying and pining and hurting. You would know that Oh, this is just my teacher signed up for this. They're here to help. They're helping. I don't gotta worry. Oh, good. She came in. Okay. I know she's not me. I know she's not me. So I know that's not gonna last. She just playing her little part. She playing her little role. That's it. But humans and human emotions kind of cloud our clarity on things. And we look at things and we take things too personal because we want to have it right now. Ego, ego, ego. It's mine. It's my boyfriend. It's my masculine, right? That's my twin flame. I don't want her to touch him. I don't want her to touch him. I don't want her to. That's my stuff. That's that wounded child, right? That's that child that is a brat that wants everything to be theirs, 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 theirs. Mine, mine. No. When your baby's going through those years, those terrible 2s and 3s, what are their favorite words? No and mine. They don't want to share. They don't want to be friendly. They're exerting their control and their power. Do you guys ever study children? Why do you think Spirit says heal the inner child? A lot of us are grown-ups, children in grown-up bodies. Tell me I'm lying. Your masculine was a big child in a grown-up body. Think about your actions, think about your behaviors, and think about a child. Right? And I'm sorry, I don't want you to be offended, but let's just keep it real. Why were you suffering so much for your masculine? Why? Because somebody else is touching on them and kissing on them. Jealousy, ego. Tell me I'm lying. I know your blood boils when you see him with the other lady or the other dude. I know y'all was out here feeling real hurt. Your feelings was really hurt. And you were calling the karmic all types of bald-headed and all types of ugly. And all types of, she's not mean. She's not even smart. Look, she's trailer trash. Oh my God, I can't believe he's dating her. Oh my God. She's a bitch. She's evil. Tell me I'm lying. Come on. We all do it. And that's jealousy. Be honest with you guys. You're not going to heal until you start being honest. She's not cute. She's not even cute. Oh my God. You know, whatever you guys say, right? I'm just throwing out some things that I'm hearing in my head. I'm picking up some of you guys. Bald head. She's a hoe. She's a slut. She's on drugs. She's a meth head. You know, she's a user. She just wants his money. You know, whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. She's playing her part. She's doing what she signed up to do. And at the same time, she's healing because she's somebody's feminine. Remember, there are soulmates that come in, but they're all sacred. We have a lot of us that are on this path. We are aligned to people we're meant to align to. We're not having regular 3D relationships like everybody else that we've been looking at and we've been living vicariously through and we've been envious of. I know a lot of you guys been looking at your friends and your family and like, why can't I just have a relationship that's normal? Why is it so easy for everybody else? Because they're not on a divine mission. They're not on a divine mission. That's why you don't have an easy relationship. You don't have a 3D relationship that's not going to save the world. You just they have regular relationships, but you have a different purpose. And I know that you don't feel that it's fair sometimes because your purpose comes with a lot of suffering and a lot of sacrificing. I understand. I'm one of these people. You know, your mission is riddled with loneliness, with heartache, with rejection, because Spirit is trying to heal you because you have a vibration in you that is so profound and so beautiful that it heals everybody you come in contact with. But if you are vibrating low, don't you understand that that same energy that can heal can hurt? So I understand your pain. I get it. I was her too. I cried too. I hurt too, just like you. But your purpose and your mission is to heal, because you are meant to heal people. Every single time you have a conversation with your friend, you heal them. Every time you step in a room, you heal the vibration of resonance. You are energy that is your vibration, your vibratory signature is different. People feel you. That's why they hate on you. That's why you could feel the envy and hate, because your vibration is so different. Your light is so bright. You are on a divine mission. You are a high priestess and a high priest. You're not like everybody else. Your journey is not going to be like theirs, like the 3D relationships you see. Your relationship is more profound, and you're doing so much more than you can even imagine. Like your mind cannot even fathom what you do on a regular, and not to mention what you do in your sleep. When you go to sleep, have y'all been waking up tired as fuck? It's because you are also in the astral doing your thing and healing and traveling and doing whatever you got to do. So we are multidimensionally healing on different levels and planes of existence, and you don't even recognize it. You don't know. But you're so fixated on the human experience that sometimes it pulls you away from the spiritual experience. And this is why they want you to find that balance. They want you to be human. They want you to enjoy life. But they don't want you to take everything so personal and make everything so much about you and your twin flame and your journey and it's bigger than you, just you. It's bigger than that. We're trying to change things for the better so that we can actually live in a state of existence where we don't have to have suffering and war and pain and torture and all kind of weird shit that's going on this planet. So, with that being said, final message for the collective watching. Thank you so much. And thank you for liking the chat. If you haven't liked the chat, please like. Come out your comfort zone. Bottom of the deck. Free yourself from your comfort zone. Free yourself from fear and limitations. So it's very clear. This was a very clear reading. I'm very pleased. Free yourself from what you've been clinging to. Let me show you this beautiful little nose ring I ordered. It just came in the mail. It's handmade. I don't have a piercing, but it's super cute. I just wanted to show you guys that really quick. Oh, Trey is so funny. Yeah, free yourself from limitations. Pay attention to your dreams because you're doing a lot of work. You know, I had a dream that I was fighting a dark lord. I was fighting monsters and corpse, and I was slicing them with my sword. And every time I hit them with my sword, they would light on fire. They would burn up, and I was destroying them. It was very crazy. It was in a castle. True love. Yes, this is your divine. This is a divine. Didn't I say that? This is not a regular 3D relationship. Didn't I say that you are on a mission? This is flip. Let's see what it says. Red flag. Pay attention to your intuition. It says it right here. Pay attention to the messages of your body. Trust the messages that you're getting from your gut and your intuition. And this card is flipped, and it says, drop mic. Twin flame, baby, soul flame, honey. Yes, you are in a stalemate because you just need to do the work. Change your thoughts. Change your thoughts. Free yourself from those negative thoughts. You are going to go into union. You are. Ain't nobody going to stop that. And for some of you guys, it's not going to be this lifetime. But if you change your mindset and you use your power to know that you will have a victory, yes, you will have it. You will have it. Absolutely. Twin flames. Clarified twin flame. Ooh, that's way too many. Clarified twin flames. Wow. Spirit, come through. There's an offer. There we go. Venus. Exactly. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm telling you guys. Stop doubting your intuition and trust yourself when you know what you know. Stop telling yourself that you're crazy and that it's not real and that he's not your twin and this is not going to happen. And I'm so sick of this twin flame journey. I'm so sick of my masculine. I'm so sick of life. Stop doing that to yourself. It's because you don't have faith. Have faith. Love is coming, my loves. I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Ooh, yeah, you're deceiving yourself. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that you got something from it and that I was able to give you the clarity that you was looking for and the confirmation you were looking for. Hopefully this resonated for all of you that was watching tonight. And if it did, please like and please leave me a comment. I love when you guys leave me comments. Don't I respond to comments? Everybody in this chat will tell you, yes, she responds. She writes me back. She talks to me. I talk to my community. You know what I'm saying? I do. You give me feedback. You tell me a story. Even if it's to say thank you, I will write you back. But thank you. I love you guys. And please check me out on Patreon. I did the ammonia jar. I did it. I'm not too 100% happy with it, but because I'm not familiar with live streaming. I did it live, but you got to click on the play button to join the live on Patreon. But check it out and leave me some feedback on that ammonia jar. So I did one, and what I did in my ammonia jar, I self-sabotage so that I can reverse self-sabotaging beliefs and behaviors and patterns for myself. Disclaimer, please don't do these jars to break people up. Please do not do that. Please do not take on karma. You don't need more karma to work through. We're trying to get to the end game, which is union. A bitch trying to get into union, okay? I'm tired, okay? I'm 38 and I'm trying to have my boo before my eggs shrivel up. And even if I don't go into union, I want to go into union with somebody, whoever that person's supposed to be. But you guys to get into the vibration of attraction. Attract and not chase. All right, I'm going to leave you guys there. Hopefully you'll check me out. Check out my website, Patreon. If you sign up for the $15 Patreon membership, this is the premium membership. You have access to everything, and you get a $5 coupon on your next personal reading. All right. Yeah, look up shadow work. Thank you, Poetic, for saying you enjoyed it. The ammonia jar, you got to watch the video. It's basically a simple spell. It's a traditional hoodoo spell where you take a mason jar or a glass jar and you write on a piece of paper what's happening that you want to reverse. So don't put anything good. So let's just say you lost your job. You write, I lost my job. You put the paper on top of the lid, and then you put some ammonia in the jar. You flip it to reverse the situation. You could put the paper inside of the jar. You can tape it on top of the lid, glue it on top of the lid, whatever. I put, I self-sabotage. You can put, there's blocks in my, I'm not working. You can put, I'm lonely. You can put, I don't have a car. You can write out petitions, put it in the jar, put the ammonia, and flip the jar, put it in a dark space. There's different variations, but I gave you the simplest form. They work very fast. The ammonia is going to burn through the paper, and whatever it is that you're trying to reverse will be reversed in a short amount of time. Please do not try to do this to get people to break up or to get people to call you, because you can write stuff like, so-and-so is still with so-and-so. So-and-so didn't call me. So-and-so hasn't called me. So-and-so has ghosted me. Don't try to do things on other people. Please do, and this is the disclaimer, I'm not taking on your karma, so this is just for entertainment and informational purposes. But if you are interested, go sign up for Patreon. You don't have to be at you could be any level of membership to have access to that video. The next video is how to fix a candle. So as you see here, I have the orange candle for today, and I put it on my community tab to burn an orange candle on the 13th. If you didn't do it, hey, I put it out there for you guys. I'm always giving you guys tips. I'm always encouraging you guys with manifestation and things that you can affirm for yourself. So I fixed this candle with some herbs. I used some dried rosemary, some sage. I actually wrote on the sage leaf, and I burned orange rose petals in there. I sprinkled some cayenne pepper to make it a little bit more intense. The cayenne pepper or chili pepper flakes or ginger or cinnamon actually enhances and makes it work faster. Cinnamon is really good for any money spells or any abundance spells, anything, any sweet herbs. I have a fixing powder that I've created out of frankincense and myrrh and cascarilla powder, camphor, burnt sage, white sage ash, also ashes of other sacred items, crushed quartz crystals, and salt and white pepper, I believe, cinnamon, and I think I put in a little bit of cayenne, and maybe some other herbs, some other dried herbs that I pounded in using a mortar and pestle, and I created a powder that I use to fix my candles. I have olive oil in here as well. You have to cleanse your candle. You have to anoint your candle with some sort of white rum or ammonia or strong alcohol or I use Florida water. And then you put the stuff in. Some people poke holes. It just depends. You can write things on your candle. So I'm going to do the next video on how to make a candle. And this is a simple one. I always fix my intention into the candle. So I use, you can do a incantation. You can put a piece of paper under your candle. There's different things you can do, but I keep it very simple because, again, I'm the magician. And this is just me using elements to help to bring what I'm wanting into the physical. So I'm using orange for Jupiter. Today is a Wednesday, and I think, Mercury Day. Is it still Wednesday? No, today's Thursday now. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Today is Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday, so yesterday was Thursday. The colors, you got to look up the candle colors to see what they correspond to so you can burn for different reasons. So orange is good for confidence. Orange is good for courage. It's good for financial. It's good for abundance. It's good for positive energy. I have pink candles for self-love. So I will talk about the different candle colors. I will have videos for candle colors, what they mean, what candles to burn on what days, how to fix the candles, how to cleanse the candles. I'm going to have videos on how to do simple spells for manifestation and bringing in money quickly. I'm also going to do spells on reversing and unhexing. I'm also going to teach you guys how to read the candle when it's done burning to see if your spell was successful. What else? So those things will be available to Patreon users. Members will have access to having these free tips. I've also posted a link to a TED Talk video called Magic, and it's about finding balance between head and heart. This young lady explained it really well on how you can increase serendipity and attract positive things into your life. I want you guys to also watch that, patrons. So if you would like to become a patron, you can become a patron for as little as $1 to support. You do get an oracle message with $1, but the higher you go, the more things you get. But if you just want to have access to seeing those extra videos, you just need to be a member, okay? The link is in the description. I fixed all the links. I had broken links. People weren't telling me, but I have fixed all the links. All the videos are uploaded. If you are a member on my website and you want to see August videos, just send me a chat and I will send you the direct link for August videos because they're super old, but they're still relevant. I have some really good August videos in there. So if you have the membership to see all the extenders and you would like to go back to an older video from August up till now, and if you don't see it on the website, send me a chat and I will send you the link or I will put it on the website for you. Okay? So I just wanted you guys to know that I'm in this piece doing the work, helping you guys. I decided not to do the seed planting. I'm going to do it different where you guys would give a donation. I decided because I don't want to take on too much work because I have a lot on my plate. And this is something that I have to be very focused to do. So I don't want to put out the intentions to do this manifestation without being in a focus and not having time to do it properly. So I'm going to burn you guys a candle, and I'm going to have, I have larger gold candles and a larger orange candle for the collective as just just a gift to just help you guys out. But 31st, we are going to be doing seed planting, where you are going to you can put in a donation to be part of the full moon ritual. And I will give you detail about that later on in the month. But for now, I want you guys to focus on the new moon that's coming up. And for the new moon, I need you guys to also do petitions and for the new moon to bring in new energy. So we're going to do new moon candles on Patreon together. By that time, I should be able to figure out the live. And then we can all have our candles in front of us and we can do the work and fix it and get it lit and let the magic happen. Okay. So thank you guys. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you. Please put your, hey, what you doing? Okay. You couldn't kind of, go ahead and leave me a comment, like the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Share to your Facebook groups, to your Facebooks, and also, support the channel. You could, like I said, Patreon. You could do $1 a month just to support. That dollar membership is going to be the funds that I use to buy cards. There's so many new cards that I want so bad. I have them on my wish list in my head because some of these are cards that I have to get through different sources. But if I see anything on Amazon, I will throw those on my wish list. All my information is in the description if you want to gift the channel with cards. I do have a P.O. box. I do need to add my P.O. box so that you guys can send things if you want to send things, or just send cards, whatever. I will be posting that soon. But other than that, you can support in different ways. You can support by liking. You can support by subscribing. You can support by donating, whatever you want to do. There's no pressure here. But if you have supported in any way, commenting, liking, sending me gifts, cards for the channel, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. I have not forgotten. I know who has really been there supporting me, encouraging me, even if it's just words of encouragement, even if it's just that you always make sure to watch my lives. It helps. It counts. I appreciate you. I love you. All right. So stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to throw one more up. Join me on the next live, and then we'll see each other tomorrow. I have to continue with the you versus them. I'm just trying to get some of these personals out. And then I am still taking private readings. I'm going to take a break soon, so go ahead and get your private readings. I have a coupon code that I sent to previous customers. Please check your spam folder. If you didn't get the coupon, it's in there. I sent it a couple of weeks ago. Just type in Find the Magnificence in You, and you should be able to get that coupon code for $5 off your reading. It only applies to private readings of $40 or more. I will be going live next. So if you would like a reading on the spot, I'm going to do that next. So go ahead and jump over to the website. Let me make sure the website has availability. If you are a moderator, please check. So they're $20 for one question. They're going to be quick. I figured out a way to do them where I'm not going to go. Thank you. I already see people on the website where I'm not going to go too in depth, but give you enough information that is worth your while, worth your money. So please go ahead and start getting on the list because it's already 1 a.m. I have to set the time for it. And I did it. I kind of did this on purpose. Oh shit, my dashboard is dead. Hold on. I kind of did this on purpose because I didn't want to have too much because last time I had a whole bunch of people. I'm going to take on a few and then I'm going to go to bed. And then tomorrow I'm going to come back on and go live again. But remember, these lives that I do now, I'm only going to be doing them for Patreon in the future. Okay. And when I do them for Patreon, they're going to be for $10 for Patreon members. I may still do them like once or twice a month for YouTube, but for Patreon, I'm probably going to do them once a week, and they're going to be $10 if you're a member for questions, okay? But that's only for Patreon members. So if you want to take advantage of that, and Patreon members might get freebies, whatever I feel like doing, Patreons is going to have access to everything first. Once I get on a solid schedule for Patreon, I'm going to be doing frequent videos there, like those informational videos about candles and stuff. And I'm going to be doing lives over there, okay? So stay tuned for all that. That's coming. Thank you so much for the people that are there already with me. I love you guys so much. I'm making sure that I'm putting out content as fast as I can to make sure that you're getting your money's worth, okay? And weekly, so, there is content there for the week, and the next week starts on Saturday. I have to post two love oracles. That's going to be done by the morning. I did water, and I think I did fire. I got to do earth and air, but correct, I might be wrong, but I know I did water. I think that's it. Let me go ahead and get my website ready for y'all. Okay, October 14th is open. Perfect. All right. I see Wednesday afternoon. Let me fix it. Who wants a reading? Raise your hand if you're about to get a reading. Let me know. Because if it's just going to be one or two people, I might not even waste my time. I need at least 5 people. Anybody know for sure you want a reading? I'm adjusting the time now for Wednesday. If you know for sure you want a reading, let me know in the chat. It is super late. Wednesday. Oh yeah, 12 p.m. All right. All right, Wednesday times are available for Wednesday. Okay, so Miss Taylor wants one. Anybody else? You're welcome, baby. Let me know. I'm about to go. I'm going to cut this part off at the end, by the way. So when y'all see the video, I'm going to edit it so that this part is off. Thank you. Thank you, Rigo. So just you, Miss Taylor? Should I go live and just see if anybody jumps in? So far, it just says Miss Taylor. I'm going to go live and see. Let's see how it goes. If I get a couple of people, then I don't want to sit there, twiddling my thumbs because it's late. I know. It's just that it's late. It's 1:12, so I don't know who's going to see it because, people don't get my notifications sometimes. All right, you guys. Bye.